what's up? This is Odolena from Odolena Digital, and today we are going to talk about one topic which is super interesting for me, and maybe some of you have heard if you follow me on LinkedIn that I started an assignment for Google, working at their office here in London on delivering some trainings for agencies and marketers all around the UK, which is super exciting. I'm learning a lot of new things, getting to know a lot about Google as an organization and their marketing solutions, and it's just insane, it's just amazing. My first week there has been really interesting. I witnessed already 2 trainings, and today we're gonna talk actually about one of them, which is audiences. So for those of you who are familiar with Google display and search, you know that you can target different types of audiences, meaning different groups of users which interacted with your website or did not interact with your website, but basically they are people who have the behavior and the interest in what you're offering. So you want to show them your ads while they're browsing on other websites, or if you're using search, while they are searching for keywords related to what you offer. So when we talk about audiences, there are a lot of things, and there are some main ones which you might have heard of already, but Google has so many other solutions which I think few advertisers and marketers out there are aware of. So this is where I would like to share more information about them. So first of all, they are the remarketing lists. So if you have a website and you have installed tracking a code on it, you can do that through Google Analytics. There are a lot of useful videos on YouTube how to do that. You basically collect cookies, you know, all these signs on websites where it says like this website collects cookies. This is what you're doing. You generate data about other users that are visiting your website in order to be able to understand who they are. I mean, not personally, for sure, not personally, but let's say what age groups they are, where they're coming from, in which countries they are searching for you, on what devices, what time of the day, like all kind of really useful information. So you can create remarketing lists. We call them remarketing. So remarketing is basically you target someone who has been already on your website. This is the first level. So these are people that already have found you for some reason and you want to reappear to them. You show them more ads. So you can use remarketing on display and on search. When you are using remarketing on search, you have probably heard of the term of RLSA. So Google is full of kind of TLAs, 3-letter acronyms. So you will hear a lot of them, but basically this means that this is remarketing lists for search. So which means if someone has been on your website and you have this remarketing search list for search on your campaign, then when they're searching for similar, some kind of one of your keywords, you can bid on higher to show your ad above the results, because you know that this person has previously interacted with you, you're interested to show them ads, right? On display, this means you are basically remarketing. You have always been, like most of you have been remarketing in one way or another, something you've checked online and then you see ads all around the website, reminding you about this product, this shoe that you were watching, and urging you to buy it. So this is remarketing. Then comes similar. I know a lot of you guys maybe advertise also on other sources like Facebook. So Facebook is famous for their lookalike audiences, which are basically audiences generated from what you provide to the platform. Let's say you have a list of customers, maybe you have emails, or you have just cookies of people who have visited your website. You want Google or Facebook to bring you an audience of exactly the same, not exactly the same, but people who have similar interests and similar online behavior. So how these audiences are generated is a little bit different in Google, because they take into consideration the behavior not only on Google's search platform, but also YouTube, Android, Google Maps, and basically all the infrastructure which they own, whereas on Facebook, it's just Facebook and Instagram. With the similar audience, this is automatically created out of your remarketing list. So remarketing list, after 48 hours, once you upload your remarketing list, you'll be able to see a similar audience. So Google would have found users who are already interested and kind of have the traits of your people that you're remarketing. You want to definitely create a similar audience out of your buyers, because of course you want more of these. Please bring them to me. So this is what it is. I would not recommend you to create an audience which is similar to all your web users, because if you think about how many people visit your website for different reasons, you might be targeting way too broad. So create a similar audience out of your either all converters, or maybe a list of buyers, a list of your hottest prospects. You need to have at least 1,000 names in order to have this. It doesn't work with small data. That's one negative. Then you have in market segments. In market segments are basically people who are in the market of. So they have not interacted with you, they're not similar to your visitors necessarily, because not all the people are the same. You know, like by targeting similar audience, you only touch one part of the whole spectrum of users. It's very easy to fall into the trap of targeting like, oh, I just want people like my customers. Well, you might not know that there are people who are equally interested in what you offer, but they're not very similar in behavior. So one way to reach them out is use in-market segments. In Google AdWords, when you check your remarketing list, you can see a report. I actually wrote an article about this. I'll share a link below this in the description about how to do this exactly, but there is a report which shows you in which segments your website visitors fall in. So whether they're interested in what you offer or what else they're interested in, like what other products they are likely to buy according to their behavior on Google, Google search, YouTube, Android, Google Maps, you name it, like all the platforms, all the display network, etc. So this is one thing. But if this is not good enough for you, you can create your own, which is called custom intent. Right. So it's custom, it's customized. So basically you can decide whether you would like to target people who have visited your competitors' websites, or they have searched for their brand names. So it's a mix. You select up to 15, I think minimum 15 URLs. So these can be competitors or websites where people maybe are researching businesses like yours, like Zoopla, or for example, if you're in the house market or Rightmove, and you want to also share the names of competitor agencies, let's say. And also you can use keywords. You can use their names, their brand names as keywords as well, display keywords. So from this mix, Google will create your own unique segment of users that you would like to show your ads to. So basically you can experiment with each of these with your display campaigns, and with most of them actually on search. I think actually, yeah, with all of them you can use them on search. So the only difference is in search, you would rather not target only this segment, but use your keywords, and whenever someone is typing your keywords and they happen to be in any of these lists, you can make a bid adjustment and bid higher in order for your ads to appear on the top of the results for these users. So if this makes sense, I have written it also in an article, so you will find a link in the description below. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be sharing more interesting things in the following weeks. I'll be doing a lot of trainings on audiences, automation, and attribution, which are really hot topics about Google right now. So stay tuned, there will be more coming in. In the meantime, follow me on my social media. You have my LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, all below in the link of the description. And yeah, if you have any questions, please write in the comments. I'll be happy to help out. Like it, share it, talk about it, spread the word, because I would like to reach as many people as possible and help them optimize and make the best of their Google ads. See you soon.